Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Daily Market Analysis. Today the date is 14 September 2023. We will be discussing the market, the pre-market analysis and the post-market analysis. So let us just consider the today's market condition, that how the market has behaved today. So if we talk about the indexes first of all, then Bank Nifty is currently halting at 46,000 levels. This 46,000 level is an important resistance for Bank Nifty. We may see a dip up to 44,500, or that could may go up to 44,000. Only then the Bank Nifty will be able to survive the dip, and then Bank Nifty will be breaking the 46,000 level and will be going to fresh highs. Today, if we talk about Bank Nifty, then Bank Nifty moved in a small range. There was a moment in the initial hour, in the initial 40-50 minutes, there was a move. The Bank Nifty has formed a range of some 350 points, but after that Bank Nifty was just moving in a range. Now we need to understand that what does it actually mean. If the index is forming a range and it is standing on the levels of resistances, then at that particular point, the index is thinking for the next move. Now, this will be an important range for the tomorrow. The Bank Nifty could either break the range on the upper side and could continue the movement for the upper side, which have a lesser possibilities, while the ways are already open for Bank Nifty for the lower side. There could be a move definitely on the lower side for a correction, and then Bank Nifty will start moving to the 46,000 levels and then breaking the 46,000 levels and making some fresh highs. So if you ask me about the positions, that how should we plan the positions for tomorrow, then I would suggest you just keep a mark on these levels, 46,162 levels, and on the lower side you may keep a level of some 45,818 levels. If Bank Nifty is in between these two levels, then you should avoid trading that particular market, because there are higher possibilities that market can trap you. If you have created a long position over here, there are possibilities that the market is hitting your assets. So I will suggest you not to create any fresh position in these levels. If you see that the Bank Nifty is breaking the level on the upper side or Bank Nifty is breaking the level on the lower side, then you could plan a position based on the market situation that it has. But I will suggest you to initially wait for the first 30 minutes of the market, so that market could settle and can have a particular direction in which the market is actually planning to move, so that you can avoid all the traps that will be forming in the market. If you take a bigger example, then you must know that on the levels of all-time high, we have a lesser chart analysis available with us. At those points, the operator traps us by making some dips, by making some temporary highs, or by making some temporary dips. So I will suggest you just wait for some time and let market decide the movement, market decide the move on which side market is actually willing to break the levels. Only then you should create any fresh position in Bank Nifty. If you also look for a major thing on the chart, then this is the chart of 12 September. This is the opening of 12 September. And if you observe this very clearly, then you may say that at this particular point, and on these all these 4 5 points, the market is constantly getting a support. So this level will be acting as a crucial support for the day. If the Bank Nifty is breaking this particular level, then you could definitely short the position out there. So if talking about the targets, you can keep the levels of 45,600 on the lower side, and if you want to go more deeper, then 45,400 could be a possible target that we could expect. Talking about the targets that you should keep for the lower side, if you for the upper side, sorry, if you get some move over there, then I will suggest you that this is the max the market can move in a single run. If the market is going above this level, above 46,365 or above 46,400, then there is definitely a trap in the market. And I will suggest you don't keep that much of targets. If we take the example of what actually happened on 27th of July, market opened at a fresh highs. Market was on the same level, the 46,000 level. Market opened at a fresh high, halted for some 20-30 minutes. Then market decided that which is the way that it has to follow. Then the market just swept down in a straight path. So this is the reason why you should have tight stop losses, tight targets, and lower positions, low quantities on the all-time high levels. Now talking about the Nifty, so Nifty is currently at the all-time highs. Nifty has already broken the levels of 20,000. Currently Nifty is trading at 20,100. So if you observe this chart very clearly, then most of you will be able to understand that market was in a parallel channel for some time, and when this parallel channel is taken out, market has shown a move on the upper side. But now the important thing that you should always know is market can't move in a single run. Market can't move up and up and up in a single run. This is what happened for the last time also, when market went from the levels of 18,700 to the levels of 19,900. So these 1,000 pool points are a sharp move. Market just smashed this in a single run. Then market halted, made some dip, and then again market started moving on the upper side. Then what I will suggest you is there could be some dips in the market. So I will suggest you to keep some tight stop losses. If you want that yeah, the market will be going up, you can take the some swing positions in the market definitely, but the SLs should not be less than 20,000 levels. You can, if you want to risk some 150 points, you can definitely take a risk of some 150 points and can take a long trade out of there. Talking about the intraday frames, going to the 5-minute charts of Nifty. So today Nifty and Bank Nifty followed an almost similar behavior. The initial time in the Nifty had some moves. Market made a temporary high, then made a low, and then market just kept moving in the same range. So what should we expect from the market tomorrow? These levels on the lower side, these are the levels of 20,000 levels, are the most crucial support for the market. If the market is breaking 20,000 level, then definitely you can take a short position out there. But if market is able to hold the 20,000 levels, then believe me, there could be a move of some 200, 300 points more in a single run only. So you should trade with the idea, with the belief that market could either move up or market could move on the lower side, but the moves will be there. This is a all-time high of Nifty, and most of the stocks, most of the indexes, most of the cryptos or most of the forex, what they actually show on the chart is whenever they are approaching the all-time high levels, then there is definitely a volatility in the market, and the moves formed there are definitely very much sharp. You can also expect a moment of some 500 points maybe in a single day when the market is at the all-time high levels. Yeah, definitely those 500 points could be on the lower side, or those 500 points could be on the upper side also. So now let us just talk about some intraday stocks that you could trade. So for today, I have filtered some 5 stocks, and you may see that I have Mahindra and Mahindra, I have Eicher Motor, I have Bajaj Auto. So these 3 stocks are from the auto sector only. So let us just see the chart of Nifty Auto. Okay, so this is the chart of auto. So you can see here that market was in a good upside run. The market was in a good upside run, and at a single point on 12th September, the market smashed some points down there. Then now it is currently in the recovery phase. Auto sector is currently in the recovery phase, and we can definitely expect a recovery until the previous highs made. So there is a definitely 300 400 points that is remaining on the auto sector, which could be captured in some next 1 2 days. So if I go to the charts that I have filtered for the intraday for tomorrow. So first of all, we have ONGC. So for ONGC, you can make a trend line down there. You can definitely make a trend line which will be looking something like this, and there is a resistance zone above this level. So this will be a simple trade for the tomorrow. If ONGC is coming above these levels and taking a support on these levels, then you can place a long trade out there, and the stop loss will be very minimal, up to like 188.40, and you can expect a target till 190 or 191. Like, this will be definitely based on the risk reward that you follow. You may be following 1 is to 2, or you may be following 1 is to 3. So you can cap a target based on your risk and reward, but the SL will be a smaller here. Even if there is a short move on the ONGC charts, then you can keep a stop loss of some 188.60 or 65, and can take the short trade. Next, we will have Mahindra and Mahindra. So Mahindra and Mahindra has given us a breakout on the 5 minute charts, which was earlier a resistance formed there. So earlier this level was a resistance. It was not able to cross this level, but now we have break this particular level, the level of 1567. And also, if you see, there is like there are two type of candles. There are normal candles which are formed almost everywhere, and there are some power candles. Those power candles are formed only on some particular points where there is a resistance or there is support. So if a power candle is breaking a resistance level, then definitely much of the buyers are interested here. And one more thing, this the power candle formed here is the last 5 minute candle of the day. So you may expect that the morning hour, the first 1 hour tomorrow will be very much active for Mahindra and Mahindra, and you can definitely get some quick points out there. Next, we will have Aisha Motors. So on Aisha Motor, we have a trend line that is looking something like this. Let me just go to 15-minute frame of this chart. Now we have some support levels down there, and we have a resistance level of the trend line. If the stock is opening either a gap up and taking a support from the trend line, or the stock is opening flat and then breaking the trend line on the above, then we can definitely expect a target till the levels of 3415, or even if you are taking this as a swing, then you can expect a target of for 3460 also. The SL will be on the lower side. The SL will be not greater than 3363, and I believe this is a good trade based on the risk reward. If we check the risk reward here, then we are expecting some 1% target, and the SL is only about 0.4%. So you are getting a good 1 is to 2 trade here. Now going to the Bajaj Auto. Then Bajaj Auto was moving in a definite range for 2 3 days, and now it has successfully break that range. If the stock is opening flat and taking a support on the similar levels, then we may long the stock and we can have a SL like not greater than 4,820 and we can long the stock. There are possibilities of a good moment in the stocks where there is a consolidation formed in the last 2 3 days. So just note this thing down that whenever the stock is in a range for the last 2 3 days, then the stock will break that particular range and we may see some good upside moves there. Like we can even see some 2 3% in the intraday time. So this is a thing that you should always keep in mind that whenever the stock is formed some range for the last 2 3 days, then the stock will definitely break this range and will give us some pretty good moves. Now going to Shri Cement, sorry. So Shri Cement was moving in a parallel channel. If I mark this channel out, then this was that channel which it was following, and this level was a resistance out there. One more interesting thing that I just discussed with you that there are two type of candles. One is normal candle and the second one is power candles. So what actually power candles are? Just observe this thing. This is a candle formed at 2:15 on the 13th September, and this is the candle formed on 14th September at 2:45. So in the last 2 hours, we are seeing that there are good moments, there are good buys there. So we may expect that some big institutions are creating some fresh new buys there, and there may be some news for this particular stock that is moving in the market and most of the people don't know about that thing, but yeah, definitely some power candles are forming on the charts and that also forming in the last hours of the market. So we may expect some good moves from the stock. You can keep an SL for these levels and you can like expect a target till 26,800. So this is how you can trade these five stocks on the intraday frames. We are not going beyond Nifty 50 while trading in the intraday frames. On the swing thing, we will have a video on the Saturday or Sunday where we will be discussing all the swing opportunities that you may have in the next week. And for the day wise analysis, we will have the day analysis every day at 8 p.m. after the market. So thank you everyone.